Hello, you listen to Cathal Irwin at ADV Safety. Today we're just going to be reviewing some DeWalt safety shoes, or safety boots. We've two DeWalt Challenger boots in the range. Both are waterproof boots. Typical use would be outdoor boots used in construction and I suppose other outdoor activities. They're an S3, which is a waterproof or water resistant steel toe cap, steel midsole safety boot. And today we're just going to be taking a look at them. Okay, so there's two styles. There's two styles in the range. There's a brown and there is a black. There's a black as well. Both styles are Gore-tex lined. You can see the Gore-tex logo on them there at my finger. They're a low ankle boot, not a high ankle boot. They're like a nubuck sort of suede leather, which actually looks very good. They're not a polishable type boot, but there's very good stitching on them. Okay, so this is the black boot. There's two boots in the range. There's a black boot and a round boot. It's a sort of a smooth nubuck leather. It's very high quality leather with sort of a synthetic upper part to the leather, with also sort of breathable synthetic parts here on the boot. This comes in both styles. This is obvious. And I'll just grab the brown. So the brown is a slightly paler color, but again, some people prefer wearing brown. As I said, both boots are Gore-tex lined, which makes, obviously Gore-tex is a waterproof membrane which is put inside the boot. It makes them waterproof, and it's probably the most recognized waterproof membrane out there. You can see on the stitching it's triple stitched basically at high wear areas. You can see triple stitching along here, single stitching along here, because there isn't as much wear on these areas. Now, with regards comfort of the boot, I actually have a pair of the black boots myself. I have them approximately 3 years. They're still absolutely perfect. I wear them probably 2-3 times a week for, I would say, maybe 18-20 hours a week. Still as comfortable as the day I got them. Still waterproof, which is very surprising. One thing I have to say about these boots, okay, they are more expensive than a standard safety boot, but the comfort is, I don't think, second to none. And I've basically, customers have come in and have worn other makes of boot that look identical to this, and other brands that I obviously don't want to discuss, and they've tried this boot and said hands down this boot wins. And I suppose some of the reason for that is to do with the insole. And I'm just going to take the insole out of this boot here now and show it to you. So this is the insole inside the DeWalt Challenger brown or black. It's a very soft foam insole, very hard wear and lasts a long time. And this gives you very good cushioning on the sole of your feet. So I'll just show you. Okay, so here we're just looking at the inside of the DeWalt Challenger boot. So here you can see that this is the Gore-tex liner, the grey liner. And the beauty of this liner is that it completely encompasses the inside of the boot, both the tongue and the actual leather. It's a waterproof membrane. It's also a breathable membrane. But the beauty of this, some boots are waterproof, and then they have a very they have a leather upper that is not breathable. Where, in the case of this DeWalt, this leather upper is breathable. But if you look at the DeWalt Challenger, all the studs, there is a stud, and if you look on the inside, no stud is visible. So it's like basically a sock inside the shoe, a waterproof sock inside the shoe, and that's what gives it its longevity as a waterproof boot. It has a very soft rubber material on the sole, and this provides excellent wear, but also it's very soft. It's not extremely flexible, but it provides a very good cushion when you walk with these boots. And I think for this reason, I think it's probably a combination of the sole, this rubber in the sole, and the insole that makes them so comfortable. But to be honest, you have to really put your foot in them to believe them, how comfortable they are. If I was to look at the downside of this boot, I would say possibly a little bit on the heavy side, and when you have them on they feel a little bit big, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives, and the positives really are durability, quality, comfort, waterproofness, and they're a good looking boot. They don't look like a typical safety boot. You're listening to Cathal Irwin of ADV Safety, and thanks for listening to this video blog on the DeWalt Challenger boot.